Ooh, it bubbles. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something super exciting, at least for myself, and that is I will try to actually bake something from scratch. Now, a little backstory first so you kind of understand where I'm coming from. I was talking to Gus about a week ago, and I told him that if there's something that I really miss in the kind of vegan food world is more pastries, like, you know, sweet stuff, croissants, rolls, swirls, all of that good stuff. Then I said, you know what? I should actually try to make something from that stuff myself. And he said, why not film it? And I said, that's a good idea. And that's kind of the story. As you know, maybe some of you don't know, I'm really bad at following recipes. I don't really understand food chemistry, so I thought this will be a very interesting video. There are two possible outcomes and both are great. One, this recipe that I will be doing turns out great and delicious and just awesome. There's something I can share with you. Or second, it doesn't turn out great. It's a disaster, but at least we had fun. So win-win, both cases. I also wanted to mention kind of the title, why I called it IlvaCooks episode 1. Not just because IlvaCooks, but I actually have an Instagram account called IlvaCooks where I sometimes share different recipes and things that I make. And I thought, why not connect these two, where I try different stuff in the kitchen and we kind of hang out together and cook together. So without further talking, let's try to make vegan cinnamon swirls with salted caramel glaze. I mean, can you even, by just saying that, I'm like, oh, that sounds good. I'm really hoping for these swirls or rolls or whatever they're called to be overly sugary, overly fatty, and carby, and just delicious. I'm not looking for any of that health stuff today, okay? Me and you, we're making just like something that when you look at it, you can already feel 10 pounds on you. That's what we want. That's what we want today, and that's what we're gonna make.
Sure you want to eat that?
I'm curvy and I like it.
So without further ado, let's start with the ingredients that we will need. So for this recipe, we will need oat milk, vegan butter, technically caster sugar, but I will be using regular sugar, plain flour, soft dark brown sugar, vanilla extract, which again, I don't have, so I won't be using, cinnamon, quick yeast, some nuts, salt, and icing sugar. Okay, I just spent about 30 minutes setting up some sort of a lighting system from the lamps that I have at home. So if you see any weird shadows, like from this one, maybe I should just, yeah. Everything is set up. We have our ingredients right there. Let's just start cooking. Let's see with what we have to start. So to make the dough, we need to combine the milk, butter, and sugar in a large bowl, and we need to melt the butter. So let's start with that. Let's melt our butter. Okay, so I just checked the recipe and we need 120 grams for the dough, but we need 185 for the filling, and I only have 250, but that's simply because I didn't want to buy 2 blocks of butter since I would have to use only a little bit from the other one. So the first red flag that something might go off, I am changing the amount of butter that we are going to use from what we are supposed to use. Let's say this much. Now I'm thinking, is there a specific technique how you melt the butter? Because I'm just gonna melt it. I don't know. So first goes the butter. I don't know if this is how you do it. Looks very professional. Then we need 480 milliliters of oat milk. Actually, let's shake it first. So this is 100. Okay, 480 milliliters. Now, I know that grams and milliliters are not the same thing. I realize that, but I have a feeling that I need to take it slow today. Ooh, it bubbles. So about this much. Second red flag. I said about this much, okay? I don't know if this is actually 50 grams, but I'm guessing it's about 50 grams. So let's warm it up in the microwave. Okay, so all together, we put it in for about 1.5 minutes, and it seems pretty warm right now. And the next step is to drizzle the yeast on top. So here we have 12 grams, but I need to put 8 grams on top. So again, I'm just gonna leave a little bit. And now we wait for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so while the yeast is activating, we're gonna make our filling. And the recipe says for the filling, we need butter, soft dark brown sugar, vanilla extract. We don't have that, we don't need that. Cinnamon and pecans, we're using walnuts. That's what we have, okay? Oh, and also, we're supposed to make this filling in a stand mixer, but we're doing it with hands. That's not gonna be a problem, I hope. Hear that? That could be an ASMR? ASMR, right? We're doing just fine, okay? We don't need no stand mixer, okay? We have our hands and we will be just fine. So the recipe says we need 185. So again, this is milliliters, but I'm kind of, you know, I'm measuring by my eye, so it should be fine. Feels like the sugar is moving. I should stop reading horror before bed. Okay, so this is about 100. We need to add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and some nuts. Again, who uses spoons when they add cinnamon? Measuring by eye, that's approximately 1 teaspoon. We'll be fine with that. Okay, now that this is done, let's go check our yeast, how it's activated, and let's finish making our dough. The mixture definitely smells like dough, which is a good sign. It's a really good sign. It means that yeast has activated, and we can now add the flour and salt. You know what? I'm thinking I need a bigger bowl. Oh, damn. So it says to mix until a sticky mess. Now that's the language I understand, a sticky mess. I can do that. It looks good, like already puffy. I know it doesn't work like that, but I have a good feeling that we're actually gonna make something out of this. Oh damn, this looks good. You know what I was thinking about? Does anyone out there, when it comes to content creation, does anyone out there actually fit into a one niche? If you're new to this channel, this won't make sense, but if you have been watching my videos, first of all, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You'll know that I love to talk about serious topics and I can be very calm and inspirational, but I also love to be silly and make funny stuff, like, you know, this like cooking video. And I love fashion, but I also love nature. I love exercising, but I love to chill in my couch. I feel like I could create content about so many topics, and I have wondered this for a long time. So if you have an answer, please, I want to hear your thoughts. Write a comment. Does anyone actually fit into a one niche? Because we're all humans, you know? We're not just one thing. I don't know. I don't want to be a one thing. I want to be whatever I want to be. Okay, I think this is ready, and damn, it looks good. We're gonna go cover it and let it rise for about 1 hour. Let's cover the dough. Okay, it's been about 1 hour and 10 minutes. Our dough has really risen. So let's see what we're working with. Oh my gosh, I already saw a little corner. Oh my God. Damn. Okay, I guess we're supposed to get it out now. Okay, the hair is in a bun, so you know now it is time for some serious business. Oh my gosh. Oh, look how cool it looks like. Okay, this is definitely too much flour, but whatever. Okay, we're supposed to make a rectangle, so let's do it then. Seems about done. And now we're gonna put in the filling that we made previously. So I realize that this doesn't necessarily look perfect. My hope is that it will just be super tasty. Now that this is done, we're supposed to roll it in like a big snake. So let's just do it. Okay, that looks like a snake to me. I can work with that. I'm really shocked that by this point, nothing has really gone wrong. Everything seems to work. Okay, done. We are supposed to cover them. Now we leave them for 30 minutes and then we finally bake them. Okay, 30 minutes have passed. Ta-da! I feel like they will lose their form. Okay, they might not look entirely perfect, but let's just hope they taste so. So let's put the first batch in the oven. Let's go. So let's make the icing. I know the recipe says to add water a little bit later, but I feel like the water will help it melt. So let me just add the water. Ooh! It's not turning brown. I'm very impatient. It's just super bubbly. Oh wait, I think it's maybe turning a little bit yellow, but that's about it. Something's definitely happening now. I think I'm gonna take it off. Okay, 20 minutes have passed. Let's take the first batch out. It looks like they spread. Let me show you. But it's just the first batch. Let's take them out. We'll still have a glaze to put on, so let's continue our work. Okay, my try at the glazing didn't work out. I know you can't see, but it just looks like a mess, so we're just gonna try to do it again. It's fine because the first batch needs to cool off before we even put the glazing on, so let's just try again. 2 and 3. The problem with my sugar is that it's really not melting. I've even put my hair up in a bun, and that just means that this is serious, okay? And it's just not melting. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know what? It's late already. I'm taking it off. And now I'm adding the 4 tablespoons of water. And 4. Transfer the caramel syrup. This is not caramel syrup. This is water with sugar. But it's what we have. Let's work with that. Okay, now that the caramel, it doesn't really look like caramel, okay? It still looks like water with sugar. Has cooled off. We're gonna add it one by one. That's what the recipe says. This looks like icing a little bit. We can work with that. Let's check second batch. What do you think? Wait, let me focus. I mean, it's kind of losing form, right? It's spreading out, but other than that, I think it looks good. What do you think? Should I put it in for another couple of minutes? No, I'm gonna take it out. Looks good. Looks good. You guys, I did it. This took me about 6 hours, partially because I was filming a lot, so I couldn't just bake. It looks okay. Like, I'm not a professional chef, right? We knew that. Let's give it a taste, shall we? It tastes sweet. This is definitely one of those moment on your lips, forever on your hips. It tastes a little bit bready, not so much as like a sweet thing. Okay, that's actually a lot. That'll be fine. I'm thinking about what it is missing. Well, probably a lot of things since I didn't follow the recipe. Let's do a 3-point system. So one will be the texture, the second one will be taste, and the third one will be, what should it be? An expectation, okay? Texture, I would give it 6. Like, it's not bad, it's just not there. Taste is not bad at all, so 7 out of 10. And expectation, actually 9 out of 10, because I expected that I wouldn't make this at all, but I did, and I'm very, very proud of myself. You know what? Let me taste another one, just so I know that I didn't take a bad one, and I know that my evaluation is proper. Ooh. Wait, stop that. Scrap that. This is so much better than the first one, because this is the second batch. Listen. Okay, I'm sorry, let's grade them again. Texture, 8 out of 10. It's fluffy, it's what I wanted. Taste, at least 7.5, definitely. And overall, 9. I am proud of myself. I really, really am. Thank you for hanging out with me. This was so fun. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment down below if you liked it and if there's another recipe you would like me to try in the kitchen. You can also subscribe to my channel. I talk a lot about growth and inspiration, and apparently I make food now as well. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you next week. Bye.